Hello? I am planning on doing Archdruid stuff this stream. Um, I know this deck wasn't working very well last time I played it, so I'm thinking of going back to this where it's like spamming basically death rattles and getting a ton of value out of your Buccaneer. I think I want to add Bob to this. I think maybe replace the Spelunker. Maybe even both Spelunkers and add a Yor. So like Bob and Yor. Something like this maybe. So the idea with the deck, you have your Buccaneer and all these really good early game death rattles to survive the early game. And then late game, you have your Archdruid Amalgam combo with, you know, Cinder to get you to do a bunch of damage to your opponent's board. You have Brain Gill and Prize Vendor to draw cards as you're shuffling Thorns, so it's kind of like infinite loop. You don't want to have the Dreadhound Handler in your Archdruid. You got to pay attention for that. It's just a really good card, but you don't want it in your Archdruid, so that's why I run it. The reason why you don't want to have it in your Archdruid is because it summons the 1/1s and they will take up board space, so you'll basically board lock yourself with a bunch of useless 1/1s when you could be playing more Archdruids. Plated Beetle for armor. I like Slippery Slope and Freebooter a lot, so obviously it's a good way to draw a ton of cards. Freebooter itself is really good, especially when you're able to trigger it over and over with Thorns. You do a ton of damage, you freeze your whole enemy's board, which, you know, if they have an insane board, you freeze it and then they can't do anything. Messmaker is really good for early game. It's an okay death rattle to have in your Thorns. You know, it'll do the job. And then I have Xavius and Catacombs to late game get the combo pieces, because you know there's a ton of stuff in here. So discovering from my deck to get the Thorns that I don't have for some reason, and it's been taking forever to draw. It's really good tutoring. Summoner Dark Marrow lets me run some of this stuff and is also just a really good card in this deck. So, and then I'm adding Bob for Murloc Paladin. Usually they'll board lock themselves and then you can freeze it. And I mean, I guess usually you kill them while their board is frozen, but I do not have these locations in here. The Ultralisk Cavern that people usually use to make 8/8s and kill them the next turn, so not sure. I'm sure Bob's still good. And then Ancient of Yore, 10 armor, 2 cards, pretty good card. If this doesn't work out, maybe I will put some caverns in there. But for now, let's just try this out.
Jaraxxus versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
You face the ultimate mining machine!
Huh. Am I over late? This isn't working. Anyway, I'll fix that later, I guess. Against Rogue. Rogue does the shuffle stuff. Kind of cool with this. Sorry, my OBS isn't capturing this for some reason.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
There we go. So I do have a lot of ways to put draw on my Archdruid, but I kind of don't want to give them draw themselves, so I'm gonna decide to not play this vendor. Maybe just drink this minion. Okay. I could drink and then maybe coin your next turn. If I had Amalgam, I would definitely do Brain Guild Amalgam. I like this. There we go. So, in this deck, I run both a normal copy of Amalgam and Thorns, and then a golden version of each. That way, when they get shuffled, get put back in my hand, and you know, you can't tell the difference between them, whether if they're gold or not. That's how you can tell the difference of what death rattles they have. What's up, Mogrim? Yeah, I just started. It's the first game of the stream. This rogue doing some weird stuff. I guess they're doing Playhouse Giant stuff, probably. Trying to think of what else they would do, because I mean, a lot of decks can just deal with a board of giants. Not really mine, but. So let's get this going, and then he could overdraw me just by killing this stuff. Playing this card doesn't help, so I have another beetle in deck, so I will just get this out of my hand. Oh, I'm still getting overdrawn. Jeez, I'm drawing so many cards. Also, Bob's really nice for the Playhouse Giants that he's about to play. This is a cool deck. Definitely like this. So the normal Amalgam has draw. I need to keep that in mind. Getting this Dreadhound's really nice.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
Swiftly.
Well, yeah, Cursed Catacombs is just, I mean, you might think that, you know, oh, it's only Cursed Catacombs, but Cursed Catacombs is, like, really good for this deck. Is he not killing my Archdruid? Or my, Amalgam? Well, he might with the Asteroid. He did not. So, is Bob just happening here? Sure. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, that's the card I wanted, just a little late. Wait, what? Why was that, like, temporary? Oh, it's still the same card from the... That's actually hilarious. That's so cool. It could have been discarded because he put it back in his hand. Oh yeah, Curse is disgusting. Is a disgusting card, but it's the sort of neutral card that doesn't change the deck. Well, yeah, it really doesn't shake up the deck. You were right. I think Sizzling Cinder's really good. Jesus. I'm honestly kind of surprised. He's probably has Ignis, right? So he has another 5. So freezing my opponent is kind of my... I'd like a Dark Marrow here. Did not get it. Messmaker clears a lot of this with Buccaneer. Kind of cool with it. And then a Handler. No, definitely a freeze. And I have a Summoner, which is a really good. And I can probably kill them with a Prize Vendor. So I have Dark Marrow, and then if this lives, Vendor gets reborn. I can't kill it off, sadly, with my own cards. What are they at? Just 1 fatigue? 3? Okay. 3, 6. So wait, 3. Alright, 4, 5, 6. And then 7. Oh, they're dead. They're so dead. Extremely dead.
Amazing.
Very nice. I like this guy's deck. Just it didn't have the damage. But Sizzling Cinder, sorry, going back to what you were talking about. Sizzling Cinder is honestly really interesting. Well, it's great tempo, and if you have nothing else, it will just kill your opponent in an Archdruid. It doesn't matter how little the damage is, putting it in your Archdruid, you know, tenfolds it. And you just kill your whole opponent's board with this one drop that was really good early game, and if you're able to put it in your Archdruid, really good late game. So I think it's very, very good. I think it's a good death rattle to add to the deck. Warrior, I don't think I'll need Bob. I love Braingill, Amalgam, and then might as well just keep the Catacomb for an emergency kind of thing. With 3 cards, do I think... You know what? I'm just gonna... wait. I don't know. I was thinking about playing the Amalgam, but, I mean, there's really no point. It's kind of weird. I feel like you don't normally see that. I like throwing out Vendor, especially because I have this combo. And I don't think Warrior with extra cards is going to do a whole lot extra. They're just going to have, you know, instead of 1 or like 2 board clears in his hand, they're going to have like 3 or 4. Although this is kind of weird for Quest Warrior, in my opinion. That's annoying. I can draw a ton of cards. So it's kind of like Dreadhound Plus. I believe Um, yeah, kinda. It's just in a way. I mean, especially if you reborn it, it's kind of better than Dreadhound. Do I want to give this? Well, I think this is the play. So I'm drawing 4 cards. So I'm gonna do this. Especially because he's beating me on board. I would mill if he killed my whole board, and he's beating me on board, so I'd like to play for board. Although I very much wish I had a Buccaneer. Also, Dreadhound is like terrible in Archdruid, obviously, as you probably know. So like Cinder is just like better for the deck in the way that it's good late game, and it's a really good 1-drop, which Archdruid decks don't really have good 1-drops other than like the freeze something 2/1 elemental, but like you don't even play that on turn 1, you know? So this is something that's good on turn 1. Okay, I have the Archdruid combo. So very cool. And then I can kill this off. And then once this dies, I have a slight chance of getting it back. I also need the golden version, which it might offer me the normal version of Archdruid. And the Amalgam that I want that has draw a card on it already is the golden one. So this one doesn't have draw a card. Okay. I think that was pretty dumb. Because now I have this. If I get another Archdruid, it's kind of a wrap. It says sizzling and draw shuffle. Or shuffle draw, specifically. Bob is another chance of getting an Archdruid back.
My tooth and claw.
Let's just see how this goes. Okay. Didn't get it, so I'm gonna go for... I mean... Prize Vendor, Amalgam. Oh, actually... This gets discarded if I don't play. Now that I'm thinking about it, makes... Okay. I'd rather get this out. I'd rather have another card than Amalgam. So this is the one that draws. I want my Thorns, so I'm throwing this out because I'd rather have an Archdruid than a Amalgam. Bob isn't very good inclusion with so many board flood archetypes being included. Yeah, Bob's crazy. Who made this card? Oh, it has charge. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. Okay. So double drink kills one of these. Obviously, you don't have enough damage for both. I could freeze it again. Although, obviously, I'd rather freeze this one. And okay, so check and see what I get. I'm milling something anyway. Okay. It's whatever. There's a chance I get rid of my thorns. I think I'm taking the risk. So I've already forgot what thorns was the good thorns. 1 second, I'm gonna look back at my stream. It was the golden one. Golden of both is good. These are nice. Just obviously don't have a way to give them reborn. Golden is amazing. I don't have any death rattles to give though. I think I screwed up real bad. Oh man. I did not think this turn out. This in my brain was enough to deal with his board. A reborn version would probably be enough, but so it needs 9 damage from hand. Him not dealing with this Archdruid could be really never mind. So I have double beetle in hand. See what this gets me? An amalgam. Messmaker, drink. Oh, I already played mess, dude. My brain. And then probably amalgam. Obviously beetle can get me 3 armor. But I'd rather have another card than amalgam. Like, I will probably get something better. Love to see the 6 mana charge, deal 5, gain 5 armor, dead. Uh-oh. Why does... Oh, not dead, but that was kind of crazy. He's leaving this up. I can freeze his board if I don't hit. But if I do hit... I did not hit. What did he? Okay.
Frozen in fear.
Yeah, he probably wasn't thinking.
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Is he gonna mill me? Like take my bob and no. I appreciate it, Kevin G. Yeah, Archdruid's like really fun for me most of the time. I mean, sometimes I get sick of it when there's a lot of aggro, but I enjoy making these videos.
I must choose.
Oh my god, I need this Archdruid.
Finally, I can rest in peace.
It'd be the taunt, so I'd rather do this. Then this goes here. I get 6 armor out of one of these beetles, so I think I'll do that.
I'm not rooting for you.
6 cards left. I think tapping's not a bad idea. And then since I have 2 of these, and this can be really good with stuff like Escape Pod. Okay, he gets that. Okay, so he just probably wins if he got Time Warp. I think anything else he doesn't win. But Time Warp. Okay. That's obviously explosive. Him drawing is kind of scary. Okay. Need the golden Archdruid. Can't. I mean, I can freeze stuff. Explosive runes. So this, I know it does a lot of damage to me. But if I get, what exactly am I looking for? Because Archdruid itself doesn't do what I want. Xavius would be pretty good.
Eyes on the horizon. Frozen in fear.
No way.
Frozen in fear.
Fuck.
Everything's shipshape.
Yeah, I lost. Damn, dude. It was a 50-50.
Curses, thrall!
For Doomhammer. Chaos and destruction.
Think I'm keeping. I don't know. Freebooter isn't bad. I'd rather have stuff like Arch or Brittlebone and Dreadhound. I don't like the thought of using these catacombs early, so I think I'm gonna try and avoid it. So this could be, you know, them doing Starship stuff, or they are running this so they don't run a minion, so they do like Cliff Dive maybe. Messmaker's really good into these. So he overdraws if this dies currently. Yeah, I definitely need to watch out for Hex. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about just getting it out of the way right now. So if these two things live, my Amalgam and my prize vendor, and he makes a board, I can Thorns and then get the first Hex out.
In the rear with the gear.
I need something with 3 attack though. That doesn't completely do it. No, it does. Oh, it has Rush. Could have been amazing. Damn. Okay, so with Catacombs, I could get a Brain Gill. Otherwise, a Yor would be good. I don't have Drink, so I can't kill off my own minion, but I wouldn't have enough mana anyway. Could do Freebooter Buccaneer or Messmaker Buccaneer.
Eyes on the horizon. Frozen in fear.
My hand is too full.
Okay. He hasn't done any Imbue stuff yet, so I don't know if he's doing Imbue Shaman. I really don't. I doubt it. Especially with all this Starship stuff. That's great.
Liberation.
1 Hex down. And I can get an Archdruid online. Cool.
Land ho! Land ho!
Okay. So the non-golden amalgam has draw, and the golden thorns has draw and shuffle. Should make, you know, in my free time I need to make some sort of way to track this like on stream. It'd be kind of cool. He didn't kill this, meaning I could get another one off of this.
By tooth and claw!
I did. Is there any way to kill off my own minion for another death rattle? No. Okay.
And to Falator!
This draws. So as long as he doesn't have like triangulate or he doesn't discover another hex, one of my Archdruids will be safe. Okay, so obviously this is entirely Starship Shaman. All right, Bob was kind of an annoying pull.
By tooth and claw! By tooth and claw!
Let's see what I get. Okay, so like for this to die. Then I can use Catacomb to hopefully get it back. Okay, that was just a copy. It's fine.
And to Falator!
And then, I mean, I guess I'll do this so he can't, Alright. Yeah, there's a ton of Archdruids in my deck. I'm really not worried about overdrawing them all. This is looking like a great position. I killed his crystal. I don't want him to duplicate it somehow, like with I don't know, the slime, I guess. Carnivorous cubicle. I think that's about the only way for him to duplicate it in Shaman. So obviously the objective here is to kill him, get some sort of freebooter in my Archdruids. They don't have rush yet either, so getting escape pod would be quite nice. I'm not really worried about hexes anymore with how many Archdruids I have, obviously. So I'm gonna check Combs first. I actually didn't get it, which is kind of sad. And I don't know if I want to risk not getting it again off of Xavius, so guess we're just looking at grabbing a Cinder. I don't even know if I want to play it. Thorns is great. Lifesteal is even better. So I would have had it, but obviously I didn't want to risk it. This isn't temporary, so I'm kind of okay with just leaving it. I'm definitely waiting a turn. especially because he's not very threatening. So since he isn't threatening, let's just get a bunch of cards out. Next turn, it will probably be Freebooter, drink the Freebooter, that's 6 mana, and then play Thorns. Okay, I already have Beetle Death Riddle. So although I don't have the mana to kill off my own Archdruid, and obviously the lifesteal Escape Pod. So in this case, I Freebooter, Escape. Well, I could Buccaneer. No, but it'll give this Reborn. Obviously, I don't want Reborn. Escape Pod, Freebooter, and then play Thorns. No, I still can't kill my own Thorns. Buccaneer is probably required to kill off my own Thorns. I'm cool with the Reborn. Although it's not good, it's not going to multiply Reborns, obviously. So, Buccaneer, Freebooter, Escape Pod is 8. And then Archdruid I can kill with... Okay, so... Oh, but does it have... Nothing here is 3 attack. Okay, so... Him not having a good board is kind of screwing me. But I can... No, I don't want to risk the Hex. Let's go with this. It's just gonna heal. Obviously, I don't want the Handler in my Archdruid, so I'm just gonna get it out now. So there won't be a chance for me to put it in my Archdruid. My deck tracker reset, as always. Cannot handle the Archdruids.
In the rear with the gear.
Please, thank you. That's something I can rush into. This is the lifesteal one. It didn't keep the buff from the Dark Gift, but it didn't keep the attack buff. It just kept the lifesteal, which is kind of weird. I don't really know why I was so worried about this getting hexed, now that I think about it. So I want them to have rush. So, but I also want them to give rush. So I will do the Reborn thing. I want Freebooter in it. Escape Pod. Go into here, I guess. I could have buffed the other one, but whatever. This goes into here. Thorns, and give it rush. Oh, that was close. And whatever. Gold one has lifesteal, gold one has freeze. What happens now is that Does it keep the buffs or does it lose it after reiteration? It actually keeps the buffs, and the reason why it keeps it is because I specifically use Adaptive Amalgam. I think any other Death Rattle in Standard does not keep buffs when you shuffle them back into your deck. Yeah, that's not gonna do a whole lot. Okay, I drew this. It has rush and it gives rush, and yeah. I'm gonna play one of these just in case. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to see. See if I get another. I did. Okay. Oh, he's dead, isn't he? Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's keep this going. The reborn on it is kind of non-optimal, but it should be fine. Yeah, the reborn. Wait, why isn't my chat showing up? I just realized, sorry, that it's not on screen for some reason. Sorry, there you go. Yeah, the reborn isn't like so much of an issue. Because it's not gonna fill my whole board with one Archdruid, which, you know, some of the death rattles that summon stuff would do. Archdruid I can probably grab off of, you know, your tons of other stuff, and then I'm throwing away Summoner. I'm kind of afraid of hand buff. This, I mean, there's a lot of I really wasn't expecting that. Be kind of sad if I lost to this, not gonna lie. Although Brain Gill Amalgam is a great start. Dude, him having Wild Growth is very good. Next turn is probably Xavius, although the earlier I play as Xavius, the less likely I'm to hit something I want. What do you mean it's better than almost every other quest deck? Like the new stuff? Is that actually true? I don't know how true that is. Can I kill off my own minion? Dude, why do you have to play this? I could have already had the combo going. So, since he did that, I don't have any rush minions. I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with this leech. I obviously don't care that it has reduced health, and honestly, I kind of prefer it. Prefer it to have no health. Beetle's sticky. I don't know why I didn't attack. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't. My brain was like, it can't kill it, so there's no point. Okay. It was the normal amalgam. It's a good few things I'd like to hit, although I'd rather them not be temporary. It's not the normal one. Archdruid having lifesteal's good, but I'm not sure if I'll live that long in order to get a combo off. So I guess Messmaker with Divine Shield, although it's not that good. This having Taunt, it's kind of okay.
My time comes to an end.
So if I get another Brain Gill, I can throw it on this Amalgam, and then he has to kill it. Really? I don't know. I mean, I feel like quest decks are going against each other a lot. So it's either you're going against another quest deck, meaning that the win rate goes... I mean, it's 50-50. So, like, I guess... I mean, I don't know. It's a great point. Although I feel like that, like all these quest decks going against each other might have some sort of impact on that. Did that just double hit it? No. Or it did. Nice. Also, this is really nice as well. If this lives, like, okay, so obviously the Amalgam doesn't live. So if I draw an Amalgam, no, I'm not gonna have a rush or anything. Probably shouldn't have played this. I should have just tapped. Why should have attacked first? Now I have this alive. Unless you have a way to deal with it. I get my combo off. Very nice. Yeah, obviously I'm not killing that. If it was just quest decks, then yeah, but the Paladin quest deck and the Druid Mana Cheat Legendary are forcing heavy aggro decks. Yeah, I can see why most quest decks wouldn't be doing too good in this meta. 2 Patrick Pals. Is that the same one that just went into my deck? I'd need to write this stuff down. Wait, I can tell if it has rush. It does. Okay, so it gives, or no, it doesn't give rush. It only has rush. I can do this. So his Huffer won't be able to attack my face unless he buffs it. 7/3 is kind of annoying, but I should get some lifesteal off of this. I'm looking for the golden Archdruid. I don't know if that was worth. You gave me more lifesteal. And you're keeping my Buccaneer up, which just gave me all that value.
Low in price, high in fun.
Magic? Yeah, I've heard of it.
Interesting. Alright. Still don't have anything crazy in here. Although armor would be pretty crazy. The speed of living means that obviously this Archdruid will now give me armor every time I go through the cycle.
I prefer post-pop Goblin Core.
Hopefully he doesn't hero power my beetle. Okay. So this is looking a little rough. This is pretty much always getting pros. Cursed Catacombs into... Oh, both my beetles are gone. This should help me live a little longer. Messmaker. This is also a taunt. So I'm thinking about drinking my Messmaker and then using Thorns. Although I think I like the idea of just keeping it on the board instead. I should have done this first. I could have got okay, Dreadhound's good. And then this.
My time comes to an end.
It is not the reborn one. I got to make sure I understand. This doesn't have reborn. If you do that, I'm gonna get more lifesteal. Ton of health. Summoner Dark Marrow would be exactly what I want right now. And the Death of Amalgam's kind of nice with 0 health. I know this one has draw card. I don't know why you picked this. Uh-oh. Okay.
Frozen in fear.
And to Falator! By tooth and claw!
Okay. Also, it did the... Oh my god. Kind of afraid. So, I could freeze one more thing. I would draw 4 cards. I think I'd just take more damage if I use Slippery Slope, so... I'm gonna do this. Hopefully not attacking with this. Maybe absorb some sort of damage. Also, if he doesn't do order correctly, I could freeze more of his stuff with this. Okay, he does do order right, seemingly. 10 damage. I don't have armor. I think well, I mean... No way! No. Oh my god. I lost to this deck. No. I'm so sad. How did he have so much damage in his hand? It's ridiculous. I thought I was doing so good. Okay. So probably Paladin or
All shall tremble.
Murloc Paladin. I definitely don't want Escape Pod, and obviously I'd prefer other Death Rattles other than Slippery Slope. Okay, expected. Winning this match is probably going to be extremely difficult. Nah. That's annoying. I was really hoping to get Sizzling or Amalgam. I really wanted Amalgam especially. I feel like this is not very winnable for me.
I require
Next turn I might Buccaneer Cinder. Or freeze something. Handler's nice, especially if this lives. Okay, pretty good death rattle cards. This is my last plated beetle because I used catacombs to try and get an early lead. Okay. Freezing the 4/3. Probably double freezing here because of how much card draw I'll get. Yeah. I don't know. You know what? Yeah. Pretty good spread. 2 damage. I have a lot of things that deal 2.
Must move quickly.
Hmm. I'm really looking for Buccaneer. Buccaneer with Freebooter would help me stop their entourage, but they're probably just going to use the damage version of Cold Light. Just kill me. That's good.
Must move quickly.
I mean, even just freezing 3 of these things doesn't do a whole lot.
Well played.
Frozen in
Yep, shut up. It's probably almost the best spread of freezing. Six, 12, 18, or 14. Bob would be nice. Not Bob. I could draw Buccaneer, although it would just let me live for a turn. Rebooter, this again will not let me live pretty much no matter what. And I did not get Freebooter. Shit, I wasn't even paying attention. GG.
You have my revenge.
Yeah, even though I played that deck because I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting being able to flood with Murlocs and actually win games, but it is definitely extremely difficult, or extremely good right now.
Resolve versus Illidan.
This ends now! Let the crystals drain your mind.
Definitely keeping health drink. I like Messmaker a lot, and then Brain Guild goes well either by itself or with Amalgam as always. Okay. So, depending on their turn, I might just... Okay, that makes me want to Brain Gill instead of tap. So I do have Messmaker. Okay. Was really hoping to find an Amalgam, even though I really wouldn't be able to do the combo. So I guess I'm really looking for a Buccaneer. Would be optimal. This hopefully trades well into this. If not, kind of annoying. That sucks. So I'd really like Brittlebone. So not getting Brittlebone. Think I'll probably go for a Vendor. Rather fight for board. Thankfully, he did not decide to mill me.
A blunder.
Such a good card. Dude, this card would just be so much better if I had a Buccaneer. I'm holding out for it. I think I can get it with this draw. I have 2 of them in deck, surely. I am out of health drinks, though. If he doesn't kill my Amalgam, I might be able to get away with Freebooter Escape Pod Thorns. Get the combo going, get Freeze in here. That does Ball Hogs. I think I can guarantee freeze it. I can. Says draw.
Frozen in fear. Crystallize.
And to follow.
Alright, and if he doesn't kill this, I get to freeze again and get another Archdruid down with freeze. Oh, and I drew Buccaneer, so this is looking not bad. If he does kill this, I can Buccaneer Messmaker. Get a ton of healing. Or maybe even just your Messmaker. No. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a Buccaneer Messmaker and then Xavius to get me hopefully the other Archdruid. I got it. Did it get anything great? Taunt is not bad. So we can go. It doesn't heals me for 8, 9, maybe even 10. Thorns doesn't have rush but gives rush. Freezes will not give me any life. Yeah, it's not even like a, not even close. This game will be very difficult because this doesn't have rush, it only gives rush. So I'm not really gonna have a way, unless I get multiple of these beside each other, to have these have rush. And I don't have a way to kill my own stuff. I already used my whole health drink. It's interesting. So you can have a board clear then. So it's probably your thorns.
Risks are always worth taking.
It's a lot of damage. That's a ton of damage, please. Okay. It says freeze, so it's also draw and shuffle more, so it's a really good thing to do. And then I play this first, and then this afterward. It's a little scary, but this does freeze. So it should be pretty difficult for him to get through this, unless he plays a bunch of stuff. Alright. Not terrible. I have Buccaneer Messmaker. He's probably kind of confused on why his stuff is frozen. I think Dark Mirror is being saved. So, Buccaneer, Messmaker. I should have put this somewhere else. This requires him to attack here first, I think. Alright. This is a very, very bad spot. Okay, it's kind of stupid on my part, but now I have these, and as long as they don't both die at once, one of them will get rush. Not lethal. And I'm gonna start getting armor at a pretty quick rate. Now this has rush. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna play every single one of them. Bob doesn't do any sort of healing, right? So... And then this one just doesn't have This one doesn't have draw, so it'll give me an extra card in here so I fatigue less. So he kind of needs to deal 18 damage to me without killing any of these Archdruids, because obviously they heal me.
My people will regret their backs.
It's only 5. Oh, but my stuff isn't going off. Wow. Was he dead? Dude, all those Andrew Folladors saying that at once. I think I kind of want to take that for a subscriber notification noise. That's pretty good. You know, I got a ton of people watching my stream right now. I really appreciate everybody watching me this fine night.
Nazoth versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Let the crystals claim your mind.
This is not good. I don't like having... I probably should have threw away Vendor just to not give them card draw, but like Paladin has honestly a good bit of... They didn't quest. So Dragon Paladin? Dragon Paladin. I think I care less about them having cards then. Brain Gill would be great. Start these amalgams having the combo. It's a good drink target. I think I'd prefer to kill this before he starts getting the illusions into his deck. Like the 4/5 illusions that dragon makes. Oh, it'd be so good to kill off this stuff right now. I just don't even have close to enough mana. So if I 1, 3, 5, or well, 1, 4, 8, or 6. Jesus. So on turn 5 with the coin, I can do it. Never mind. I don't really want this to live though. You know what? I can wait off. I don't need to do this immediately. I'll even play one out. So obviously I'd prefer to have the prize vendor version of the deck, of the combo, instead of the Brain Gill version. But I'm cool with either. Only 2 costs. You afraid of it? He is. It's just a 1/2. Damn. Well, it's back. So I could do the thing where I play an Amalgam, hella health trinket, coin Archdruid of Thorns, but it doesn't have any useful stuff in it, and it'll just get lost in my deck. So, instead, I'm going to look for Buccaneer, and then find Buccaneer, just, you know, making sure you guys know the optimal play, and then use Buccaneer to make Freebooter really good. And then if Freebooter lives, then I will still not do the combo, because now I don't have the 2 mana already on my board. So, am I putting one of these freezes in the Archdruid, even without the combo? It's probably yes. So, I'm thinking of doing this, killing this off, and then throwing out an Archdruid. So, if a combination of one Amalgam and one of these live, this Archdruid would be really good. Because this one doesn't shuffle. But this one might, if the right stuff lives. Which, if he kills one of those first, and it freezes these, hopefully he does not kill the other one.
Another realm awaits.
I must move quickly.
Nice. And I'm actually going to do both. It doesn't matter. Okay. The normal one, which is the only one I have, is amazing. It has armor gain, freeze, and 2 draws and shuffles. So when this dies, I'll have 2 chances of getting it back. And it'll shuffle 2 of itself in my deck. Meaning that as soon as, like, as long as he doesn't somehow silence or anything, it'll be pretty hard to deal with after this. Bob gets me another turn of looking for this. Did not. But... Okay. Didn't get it. I'm just looking for it, right? That's all I'm doing.
Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
This helps me look for it. Come on. I have 2 in here. And also I have Xavius to try and look for it. Can I Xavius play it? So Xavius played is 6. And this is 9. So yeah, if I get it with Xavius, I can kill it off myself if I really want to. I forgot that that's a thing. This is so ridiculous. I can't believe this is still not nerfed. It's been a whole expansion. I didn't get it. I didn't get Freebooter either. Is getting it even good? Like, I don't really think it is. I can freeze something, play a Yor, and then, like, coin a Messmaker. Makes sense. Might be forced to just look for it with Xavius. Not dead. Even finding it won't let me live. Like, off of Xavius. I need to just get it cheaper. Can do Vendor instead of a tap. Beetle doesn't do anything. I think that's a good game. One drink could kill off this. It's just like not happening, right? It's 9 damage. That doesn't. Lets that live. I don't know.
My hand is too full.
Yeah, it's just so much damage. And I didn't get what I needed.
Druids of Azeroth, gods of the wild, the dream that
So he throws this in here. He has 5, 8, 10, 19, 23. And I have 20.
Let me nurture you.
And he has... Oh. Well, he still is lethal. Yeah, actually, no, he has 33. So even if he traded, it wouldn't matter. I felt like that game could have been, or was pretty close. If I would have just drew. Like, I had the Catacombs, it could have gave me the Archdruid, but it did not.
Rafam versus Nemzi.
Not in my kitchen.
I am Rafa, the supreme salesman.
Warlock does probably the quest. I don't really care for any of this. I'll probably just play the Cinder turn 1. They didn't mulligan it. Yeah. You gonna coin a 1-drop? You need to play the cards. Nice. Great start. I'd rather a freebooter late game than a handler, so that's why I decided to play the handler even though I didn't have Buccaneer out. So I could Buccaneer Messmaker, could Buccaneer Freebooter. Buccaneer Freebooter could do 5, 10, or it could do 5 damage.
A frozen treat
I mean, there's some pretty good. There's the 0 cost refresh, and there's that one too. A ton of good cheap frost spells. So, my thought process here was that his board isn't very big, and I know he's going to be playing minions. So, I can save my Buccaneer Messmaker for when he actually fills his board. So, it's either Oasis Ally or Ice Barrier. Probably wasn't Oasis Ally then. Oh, that was almost bad.
Eyes on the horizon!
So, currently, without spending a card, he doesn't have a way to kill the reborn version of this. So, he'll have to put some into this. Actually, no, he does. He has the Cavern. Although I don't know why he used Table Flip first. Pretty close to done with his quest.
Someone carved it.
already used the beetle. I'll probably use Bob next turn. I'm not really worried about the bonus effects that this gives. So him doing that probably means he has another temporary, or another way to get temporary cards in his hand to complete his quest. Does he want to put any of his damage into this? Seemingly not, which is a great thing for me. So it's probably Summoner, Beetle, Thorns. It'll shuffle 2 into deck, draw 2. I also want this Amalgam to die first. I prefer less of this in the deck. Although I get 12 armor. Actually, I don't even get it. I get... Oh, this is kind of a bad situation. Could freeze. But then what? Freeze Handler? I don't want to rush Handler though, because he might have an Oasis ally. So, Bob Buccaneer, save some mana. He didn't have a way to kill this last turn. Although he will now with this other one. Could double health drink this, be in a way less threatening situation.
Time's running out.
And then could just do this. Ew, it's Ice Barrier. Alright. So now when I redraw this, I'll be able to use Dark Marrow on it. Get a ton of procs. Yours kind of nice. So obviously he's looking to play his quest this turn. I would have probably played the 1-drop. Alright. I was very much expecting this turn. Does this get anything? I don't think it gets anything when it goes dormant. Frozen... Freezing Trap or Ice Trap. So when I cast a spell or attack. Yo, what's up? I still probably can't pronounce your name. So I'm not gonna try. I'm not really threatened. This is probably the... Okay, so it's Ice Trap. Or it's Freezing Trap. I don't really know the difference. Me attacking here literally will just put this back into my hand. It'll cost more, so... And I'll overdraw. So I'll keep this on my board for him to trade into. Valdelli, Campos. I tried. Valdelli. Did he get a... No, his Yor wasn't out yet. Wondering why he did that. I love not seeing the charge one. And then I can freeze him this turn if I really want to. Val. Try and remember that. I can't remember which Archdruid's the good one. The normal one, not the golden one. Didn't get it. Prize vendor helps me look for it. I think I'm gonna save this for a turn.
8 combatants enter, and I take the crown.
And then just to get rid of something. I'll do this. That was a bad idea. I might overdraw it now. Please don't. It's a 30 or maybe 40% chance, something like that. It's a 3/5 chance that I don't overdraw it. Okay, now it's a 1/5 that now it's a 4/5. Alright. Amazing. So now this is the draw card one, so I don't want this to die. Don't care about that.
I'm not rooting for you.
Come on. Three cards? Sure.
No one cards? What? I have too many cards as it is.
40 health. Should be pretty difficult for him to do anything. And I have escape pod. "23 viewers, oh my god." The smart thing for him, well, him having a board just makes it so I win.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
So I'm not exactly sure what he should do, honestly, because I doubt he can kill me without having a board.
They'll solve a murder mystery.
Yeah, kill Jaden, obviously extremely late game, so he, with the quest decks being good, you know, mid to late game, and the decks trying to counter the quest decks are aggro, you're not going to see much kill Jaden. So I'm escape podding this Thorns, but I'd like to put... He could have charged. Anyway. Let's just go with this.
My tooth and claw! My tooth and claw! My deck is gone! My deck is
And all of these have rush, and all of these give rush. And freeze. And, yeah. Very good. Is he gonna double consume this? I would have threw your consume in here. Nidus Worm. This thing has charge, man. Why even playing the quest? Eh, whatever. He's dead. Oh, it doesn't even die here. Whatever. Get rid of Amalgam for more cases of drawing thorns. Oh, very good game. Oh. I don't think this Ice Fairy is going to help you much, bud. Whose deck? What do you mean? Like, who made this deck? Because I made this deck.
Eyes on the horizon.
I just put Bob in it because I know it's really good. Like, I really didn't understand how good Bob was, but it's insanely good. And then I realized that the 2-mana make a temporary spell cost 2 less was way too niche in this deck, so I got rid of 2 of those to add Bob and Yor. Which Yor has been very helpful as well. I'm not sure if I'd want to run 2 of it though. Yeah, he's kind of giving me a board to rush into, which is, you know, it's nice of him. You know what? You're right. It is Rafam's. Don't want to take his glory. I believe this is just gonna buff these a lot. Hopefully it doesn't kill this, but probably will. Okay. Did not. I did not position correctly. Wonder how much damage he's gonna take if he kills all these. Alright, yeah. I'll get you the deck code.
You win this time.
Not this one. It's this one. Yeah. Alright. I will post it in chat in 1 second. There you go. Really appreciate everybody watching here. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate a subscription. Really just gives me dopamine. No problem, man.
Your soul shall be mine. Let the crystals claim your mind.
Why is this ranked so badly? And this ranked amazingly. Keeping Xavius. I have such a good early game right now with this hand. Might tap on turn 3 instead of Messmaker though. Okay. It's been a minute since I've seen a Dark Gift Warlock. Interesting. Charge already. It's kind of annoying.
What's your dream destination?
That's a little weird, is it not? You could get... What could you get from this? That'd be really good in this deck. I mean, there's the Amalgam. Did he get this? He did. Dark Gift Warlock can definitely be scary if allowed to pick options free of pressure. Well, my deck does not really pressure. I tried to go face a little bit, but he's also going face. I'm not really sure what server I play on. One of the American ones, I guess. It's probably like a handler slope. Cursed Catacombs is nice. so weird to me. I feel like this is not what you want to be doing with Dark Gifts. Warlock. Looking for Amalgam, looking for maybe Escape Pod. This could be a ton of Cinders, but obviously I think I'd rather have the Amalgam, especially with it having Lifesteal. And then now I'm looking for Brain Gill, looking for Prize Vendor. Buccaneer would be really good with this Mess Maker.
So many members.
Okay, so this guy's trying to play Location Warlock, I guess, which is kind of funny. Obviously I'd like this. The golden one with the Dark Gift. It's the one I really care about. And then I could freeze this. I'm honestly not scared of Location Warlock. Hellfire is good. But I don't know. I like having all of these death rattles for Buccaneer. It probably would be smarter to get rid of some of these cards for Hellfire, especially, like you said, to enable the combo. Is he gonna play any Giants yet? I'm surprised the deck tracker doesn't have something for that. I know he's definitely clicked the button a good few times. So if I get the Amalgam, which I did not, I would be able to do Dark Marrow, Thorns. In this case, I think I'm just doing Ancient of Yore. And then what? Beetle? I have another Beetle in deck. Would like to fight for board a little bit.
So many members.
Is this his third one, or no? I just froze that one. I'm glad he's not duplicating the one that summons 8/8s. He really has not been doing much Dark Gift stuff. If that is what this deck is, like a hybrid of.
Almost out of time.
Okay, can freeze if I'm in a pinch. I'm looking for the golden Amalgam. The Elise location? I guarantee it will not be good. Sorry to disappoint.
Eyes on the horizon.
This doesn't really make any reasonable trades better.
My hand is too full.
But yeah, the Elise location obviously requires you to have 10 different costs in your deck. So like obviously the easy ones would be like Cursed Catacombs, and then like the Ceaseless Expanse. Those would obviously be really good ones. And then from 1 through 10, you'd only need like 8, something like that. But I really don't see it being good because Archdruid just having a second one with the Elise location, I feel like isn't going to do a whole lot. I don't know. You can try it. Let me know if it works out. But I think Elise location's good for big Death Rattle decks, which aren't entirely a thing other than in like Demon Hunter for some reason. That's annoying. Anyway, still don't have the other Amalgam. I could freeze this guy's board, or we could just Messmaker again. That's not the right Amalgam, but it's not bad.
Too many cards.
It was Dark Gift. Overdrew his Wallow. Not really sure how this guy wins then. I mean, I don't have Beetle anymore. It's just kind of a little scary. I don't know. This Zerg stuff might be a good bit for me to deal with. A little difficult. Another consume. Surprised he didn't use his hero power, especially with more Zerglings.
Eyes on the horizon. Crystallize. Frozen in fear.
Seems like a GG.
By tooth and claw! By tooth and claw! By tooth and claw! By tooth and claw!
It also gives buffs, which works out.
By tooth and claw! By tooth and claw!
I'd rather kill this. I want that dead.
Too many cards.
That thing got Divine Shield like 2 or 3 times. I already got one of these back, which is amazing. Obviously, I don't care for the Buccaneer anymore. Fine with it dying, because I prefer to not have Reborn on these Druids. Um, I mean, I guess I'm just really looking to put more damage on these, but I have Dark Marrow, so I'm just gonna Dark Marrow, play a bunch of Thorns, and he will be dead. Also gonna play a Cinder first, because I have a coin. The mana works out.
Finally! I can rest in peace! Falator!
Almost out of cards. No more cards.
And to Falator!
Oh yeah. Alright. That was my last one for the day. Sorry to end the stream. You know, only 2 hours early. Or in, sorry. But I had a lot of fun. Appreciate all you guys watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Makes me feel dopamine. And yeah. Join my Discord if you want notifications for when I'm streaming, in case YouTube doesn't give you them for some reason. And see you guys next time. Peace.